I have a question for you. Is your love for Yahuah stronger than your hate or your unforgiveness or your anger or bitterness against somebody else or even yourself? Is your love for Yahuah stronger than your fear? Is your love for Yahuah greater than your not loving yourself enough? Is your love for Yahuah stronger than regarding what somebody else has said or done? Why ask those questions? Because in Isaiah 43:25, he says, I, even I, am Yahuah, who blots out and cancels your transgressions. For my own sake, I will remember your sins no more. So, when you sin or fall or make mistakes or make bad choices, when you forgive yourself and then you ask for forgiveness, he chooses for his own sake to let them go and to forgive. So if Yahuah chooses to forgive your sins, how much more should you forgive your own self and others? How much more should you forgive him for creating that person or that situation or whatever you might find yourself in? Just think about it. It says, forgive and you shall be forgiven. How can you forgive? Even when people not apologizing, even when people don't care or they didn't even notice. How do you forgive? You get with Yahuah on it. Every time you think about what they've done to you, you pray for them. Every time you think about that situation, you pray about it. You talk to Yahuah about it. You speak life over those people. You speak life over your situation, over your life. That may have happened, but Yahuah is my provider and he's my helper and he's my support. He helps me to get out of all my problems. He is the one who is with me. He goes before me. He's the one behind me. He's the one constantly protecting me. Speak life over all of this, because that is the question. Do you love Yahuah enough to let it go? Because when you are able to let it go, you give him access to those hurts and to those pains and to those dark spots. And you give him access to put you back together and make you whole again. But if you keep holding on to that, one, you letting them keep your stuff. You letting the demons that caused the person to do those things, or you letting the evil kingdom have access to you, legal right, so they can go into heaven and say, Judge Yahuah, I got this access to yours. Look at this. And Yahusha has to nod and say, well, he does, and he can. He'll say, my blood covers them. But if you're not working on him with that and you're refusing to let it go, what happens? That's what worry does. It's witchcraft. It's a form of pride. He hates pride. 6 things Yahuah hates, even 7. You ain't got no power. So stop worrying. That's what Job's problem was. So are you willing to try the process? So many people got PTSD and all this other stuff because of what they experienced in their lives. I gotta go to therapy. the best therapy it is to give it to Yahuah. It says, pray for your enemies. Do good to those who despitefully use you. And to talk to Yahuah about it, because you will reap coals of fire on them. No, not that they burn up, but that they might also come to know Yahuah Ha'aluah, your Father. That you are calling more souls into his kingdom because you walked in love towards someone that did you wrong. Now, of course, I'm not telling you to stay in it and all that other stuff. You got to get with Yahuah on all that. But I am telling you that he is the one that fights for you. So if someone is truly hurting you, just know that Yahuah is the power behind you. The blood and the water of Yahusha covers you with the oil of the Ruach HaKodesh. It's a mixture, and then you are lit on fire by Yahuah himself. And what happens is the enemy cannot touch you unless you are taking stuff and putting it there so him to get. And unforgiveness and bitterness and resentment and anger and PTSD and all these other stress things that you get because you ain't let it go, and mental illness. Oh, it's not my fault. Think about it. Pray. Ask Yahuah to take all the pain away. I can tell you stories and not blink about what I've experienced. And of course, I haven't experienced more than a lot. Because Yahuah is my protection. He's my friend. I've talked to him my whole life. So think about that. If you're in that habit and you are continually plugging into source, how much less will the evil kingdom be able to attack you? They'll try. Because they're trying to get in there. They'll try to send somebody, even somebody you love, to get in there, to try to mess with you. Especially with the children. He get on my nerves with the children. Because they can't even, they children. So he got their mama and their daddy doing stuff. People that's in control of their lives at that present time. I tell my children all the time, Yahuah delivered me out of childhood. So please, let your love for Yahuah override everything. Give it to him. Put it on the altar of sacrifice. Every time you think about those situations, every time you think about what that person did, every time you think about all that stuff, pray for them. And not in your mind. Pray for them out loud. Speak life over them. Speak life over your life. Yahuah, all things work to the good of those who are in Yahushua HaMashiach. Every testimony we overcome by the blood of Yahusha and by the power of our testimony. We bring more people in when they hear the negative things that we went through, and yet here we are serving the Most High Sovereign. Here we are seeking him. Here we are loving him. Here we are doing mighty things for him. You don't have to be ashamed of your past, no matter what it is. Because he remember your sins no more. Yahusha's blood covered you. And so Satan don't have any legal right. He goes and your name's not even on his thing. He'd be like, I thought I had something. When you let it go, this is way longer than I wanted it to be. But he don't want me to get off this rant. Forgive. Forgive quickly. Pray about everything. Every situation and every encounter. Talk to Yahuah about it. So till next time, know that Yahuah loves you. Accept his love. Let his love override everything. Because he loves you that much. He wants to prosper and succeed and help you in so many ways. He wants to show you your value. I love you. Other people love you. Accept our love. Love yourself. Earn your own throne and, of course, Get with Yahuah on this. Shalom.